a home in the Terrace Hill neighborhood that was built in the 1930s, and Devan Kaufman of Kaufman Construction has invited us here. Now, Devan, this home had been added onto years ago, but it was a poorly conceived addition, and they brought you in. Tell us about what was done wrong and what you've done to correct it.
Well, the space just was not laid out so you could really use it very well. There was a wall right here with it was rather wide opening, but still boxed off kind of, and there was a wall over here with a doorway through, and so we opened things up, and that actually gave us the room to move the dining room to this end of the house, put in a great room, and even add a mudroom. So we actually added more rooms, but we improved the functionality so that it's much better use of space.
It is a better use of space, but you also have opened up the space and designated it with architectural details. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, and we kept the space open so the rooms connect very well, but they each have their own designated use by partitioning things off with beams and columns rather than walls and doors.
Devan, this is a perfect example of good design because you have set off the spaces with this cabinetry, but it functions very well too.
Yeah, it actually functions as a room divider and also as the TV cabinet. And we were able to use materials that people don't usually consider high-end and make them give a high-end appearance. For example, these are IKEA cabinets, and you see all the trim work matches them. We built custom features and finished them to match the IKEA cabinets. We used laminate countertops with a wood edge and a tile backsplash that gives it a high-end look at not quite such the high-end price.
Devan, in addition to taking out walls, you also added a wall to designate a mudroom.
Yeah, there actually was a doorway right here that led into the kitchen, so this was kind of a runway right into the kitchen and left a mess there in front of the garage door, and so added this wall, made a nice mudroom, and transitioned a lot nicer into the living space here.
Last week on DSM Living, we featured several KC Handyman projects that were done at this home, and then you obviously earned the trust of the homeowners because they turned over a major remodel project to you, this kitchen, great room, mudroom. So Devan, I know that you want to empower viewers who are thinking about a remodeling project. How can you do that?
We have a list of 10 questions that we suggest you ask any construction professional that you're considering, and it helps you really understand that you're not just buying a product, you're building a relationship and buying a service. So it equips you with the right questions to ask to make sure that they're going to do a good job for you.
Okay, and what is your website?
KaufmanConstruction.com.
Okay, thanks a lot, Devan Kaufman.
Thank you.